Welcome to the Bendino Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. It's incredibly glaring, the difference between an elite level coach and some run-of-the-mill hack who couldn't cut it at the collegiate level, got fired from Vanderbilt, jumps to the WNBA to ride Alyssa Thomas's coattails, jumps to the Indiana Fever to ride Caitlin Clark's coattails. The difference between a coach like Cheryl Reeve and a coach like Stephanie White, wow. Cheryl Reeve, they had a large turnover on that roster. They lost Alana Smith, they lost Bridget Carlton, they lost Natisha Heidemann, they lost Jessica Shepard. Napheesa Collier hasn't even played a single game yet this year. Yet the Minnesota Lynx have the best record in the league. The Minnesota Lynx, led by rookie Olivia Miles. The Minnesota Lynx have Natasha Howard looking like an MVP. And Cheryl Reeve completely revamped that offense to best tailor Olivia Miles' style of play while Napheesa Collier is out. And there is no doubt in my mind that once Napheesa Collier is healthy, they'll still be a well-oiled machine. Cheryl Reeve will make it work between Fee, Natasha Howard, Olivia Miles, Kayla McBride. She'll make it work. She's an elite level coach. Then we look at the Indiana Fever. Stephanie White. We have new players on our team, but we have a nucleus that's been with each other for quite some time. Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull, Michaela Timpson now, Damiris Dantas. So there is some familiarity on this team. But Stephanie White, unable to adjust, unable to adapt, she's trying to run the Connecticut Sun offense with not the Connecticut Sun roster. She's trying to turn a V12, Caitlin Clark, into an inline four. She's trying to turn a dirt bike into a tricycle. We're not seeing pick and rolls. We're not best utilizing Aaliyah Boston's skill set being the roller. We're running ISO with Kelsey Mitchell. We're running ISO with Caitlin Clark. We're not setting her any screens. We're not setting her any off-ball screens. And defensively, switching everything. Oh, wow, we had one good game of where we didn't switch everything. Wow. Color me shocked. Cheryl Reeve came out in a press conference and heaped praise upon Olivia Miles. Said, nah, just let her play. I trust my point guard's instinct. I trust my point guard's decision-making. While you have Stephanie White, who does the complete opposite. The point guard makes a turnover, she's quick to yank. The point guard gets 3 quick assists, she's quick to yank. The point guard makes 3 straight threes, she's quick to yank. While Cheryl Reeve is saying, play your game. Play. Play. You can't make this stuff up. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Cheryl Reeve on how she coaches Olivia Miles to make reads. Quote, I don't coach. A lot of the time she'll say, what do you want me to look for? And I say, whatever your instincts tell you. I don't coach her passing at all. I try to stay out of the way of that. We try to play call to feature some of the things we know she's going to find. She just has an incredible gift. Now, before Stephanie White was head coach of the Indiana Fever, she said some things like this about Caitlin Clark. The difference between the two, one actually practices what they preach. One actually, you see their words translate into actions, while the other one's words translate into crossed arms and tweaking on the sideline. Let's hear what Cheryl Reeve had to say.
I don't coach. A lot of times she'll say, what do you want me to look for? And I say, whatever your instincts tell you is there. I don't coach her passing at all. I try to stay out of the way of that. We try to play call to feature, some of the things that we know she's going to find. She's just has an incredible gift on the instincts of who's open, when they're open, just sees it before everybody else. And so timing is so crucial. If you've got a shooter open, that by the time it touches their fingers, they can let it go. Because if you're a tick late, defender has a chance to get back to you, and that shot looks different. Pick and roll game, etc. It's a gift. And that's what we've talked about. It's a generational gift. You just don't see it very often. And obviously she makes things easier for her teammates.
They hit. They hit on this. They hit on this draft pick. And of course, Caitlin Clark fans, yeah, we're putting 2 and 2 together. My CC can't do this, by the way. She has to do this and that. Oh no, you have to be this and that. Olivia is lucky. Cheryl hated on CC her rookie year only to go get her own CC. Cheryl's the greatest ever. I wish Caitlin Clark had a coach with this mentality. Sigh. Olivia is very blessed. Must be nice. Whatever your instincts tell you. Are you guys listening? Let her use her powers. Stephanie White, open up your ears. For once, close your mouth and open your ears. And listen to understand. Must be nice, bro. Cheryl is being so forthcoming because she knows it's a stab to Steph, who has a player that needs to be coached this way. I know her and Waylon are like, Stephanie is clueless. Wow. But what's even crazier than this, you hear Olivia Miles. Listen to Olivia Miles in this press conference.
Turnovers have just gone way down the last 2.
I think it's not hyper fixating on it, because the more I think about it, the more I'll turn the ball over. So I don't care if I turn the ball over, but I know other people do. So I just try to be conscious of it. But yeah, if I have 1, if I have 4, it's fine to me. But I know, like, for the betterment of our team, it's best if I just keep it low.
You know what that sounds like? Sounds like a player who's gotten the green light from their coach. Hey, play your game. You'll turn it over. It's okay. You'll turn it over. It's okay. And Olivia Miles is like, yeah, I don't want to turn it. I don't want to turn it over because my teammates don't like it. But hey, if it happens, it happens. But I'm not going to think about it all the damn time, because the more I think about it, it's going to happen. Meanwhile, Stephanie White is just jamming it into Caitlin Clark's head. Don't turn it over. 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 Up, yank. Stark contrast between these two coaches. Here's Stephanie White talking about the core.
Even with like the same core, each year is so different that like it's not as easy as just like, oh, it's the same groups, you could just throw them out there. How much do you feel like that's true, especially with this group? Like, yes, it's some of the same core, but you know, you can't just lean back on what worked before.
It's very true. It's very true. And yes, it's the same core, but the biggest part of that core didn't play last year, right? And so, you know, that's part of it. You know, when Sophie went down too, and Lexi's role was different. And so it really is. Every year it's a different year. Every year it's a different challenge. Every year you get new pieces, and it takes some time for them to find their way, and it takes some time for us to find our way of putting them in positions to be successful.
The biggest core for the biggest piece of the Minnesota Lynx right now wasn't even in the league last year. It wasn't in the locker room last year. The second biggest piece of the Minnesota Lynx right now, since Nafisa Collier's hurt, was on your team last year, Stephanie. You want to talk about turnover? Yeah, no Alana Smith, no Jessica Shepard, no Bridget Carlton, no Natasha Heidemann. Nafisa Collier's not healthy. Cecilia Zena-Lassini. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I believe Kayla McBride missed the first couple of games this season. Again, one coach knows how to get the most out of their players, knows how to get the most out of their team, while the other coach is crossed arms on the sidelines, tweaking, trying to put a square peg in a round hole, trying to turn Caitlin Clark into something she's not, a role player. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, happy video, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.